Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1823. Woohoo! Serenity Sunday? Maybe not. Let's see, we are now three sleeps away from celebrating 5 years of daily lives. 5 years. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe it. Anyway, hope you've all had a super fantastic sparkling day. My day was supposed to be a nice, relaxing swing. I knew I had to mow my lawns this morning. That was one thing that I had to get out of the way. And it went like this. So we came back from our walk. I was feeling really good, really energized. There wasn't a lot of humidity out there. It was still warm. I have no idea what the temperature was, but it was a very pleasant. Oh, I'm all over the place today. Ugh. Have I got my shirt on around the right way? No. Sorry, I just had a feeling my shirt was on back to front. So we went out for a walk. It was a very pleasant morning walk this morning, which was good. It was, we really enjoyed it this morning. It was awesome. There was very little humidity out there. It wasn't very hot. So it's probably somewhere in the 80s. We didn't even check it before we went out. And came back and came inside, had something to eat, drunk some electrolytes because I knew I was going to be going back outside. So had a bite to eat. Filled up I have a drink container that I fill up with electrolytes when I'm outside gardening in the yard. I don't garden. I just do yard work. And I don't even do that very well. So then I went out and got all organized. And first thing I did, mowed the lawns. Then I did the trimming. Got all that done. Then I got out there with a blower and blowed it all up. Got the rake out, raked it all up and put it all into the bin. And then I was sort of like, and I was actually feeling really good. There was a light breeze blowing. It was a beautiful day. I was taking breaks to take drinks of my electrolyte mixture and everything else. And then I decided I've got 2 palm trees and they've got a lot of dead fronds on them. So I figured I would trim the trees today as well. And I still had the weeds to take care of as well. So got stuck in with, was feeling really good, very energized, light breeze. It didn't feel very hot. Wasn't breaking out into a sweat or anything yet. So I figured I wasn't working hard enough. Taking my electrolytes, had my container with me. So taking regular breaks and all that. And I figured it would take me probably about an hour to get everything done. So we were probably about 30, maybe 40 minutes into it. And I was onto trimming the trees. So I got my loppers out, the ones with the big long handles and the parrot beak thing at the top that you can chop the fronds off the palm tree with. And I got one side of, so I've got one palm tree that's got 2 trunks that come up. So I got one side of that first trunk done. And all of a sudden I felt like I was about to pass out. It just came over me in a wave. And I'm like, what the heck? So stood there with my hands on my knees, head down, trying to get the blood coming back up to the head. Managed to get to my electrolyte drink and drank some of that. And that helped a little bit. And I figured, okay, I am not going to be able to stay out here much longer if this is starting to happen now. So I picked up the fronds that I'd already chopped off, got them into the trash can, got the trash can back into the garage for now. It'll go back out tonight. So I have one trunk on one palm tree that's still got all of its leaves and everything else, and the other one has got half of its stuff missing because I was cutting off all the dead ones. But at least my lawn looks good. And I came inside and I was just really hot, really sweaty, about to pass out again. And so took more of my electrolyte drinks, and I had my mug, this one sitting inside, which has it has the sea salt in there along with lemon to help with all of that stuff, as blood sugars and that as well. So I'm sucking on that and drinking my electrolytes. Grabbed some mixed nuts to eat to try and get some maybe it was blood sugars. I don't know. I have no idea why. And then went and got a towel and laid it on the couch because I was all hot and sweaty and thick, and just laid down on there with my feet up, and then slept for 3 hours. But when I woke up, I felt a lot better. I got up, I made myself a protein shake for lunch and sat down with that. Did not go back outside because by then we were in triple digits. It was like 109 degrees, which is 42 or 43 Celsius. And I wasn't going back outside because it was now in full sun in the front yard. when I started, I was still partially in the shade. But yeah, it was just really weird. And so I was just like, okay. So yeah, I knew I was going to do my grass. I didn't expect to go and chop the tree, do any of that. I did not get any of the weeds or the weeding stuff done. But hey, at least I got the front lawns mowed, trimmed, all the excess. I raked it all. I raked up all the excess stuff and raked the whole grass area and put all that into the bin. So at least I can put that out tonight. So I'm hoping. Oh, and I did manage to get a shower in there as well. I was not going to take a shower till I at least had my protein shake and given it a few minutes to kick in, because that gets all sorts of proteins in there. There's also I've got greens that go into that. There's fruits. There's green vegetables. It's a very full-bodied protein shake. So I was not touching the shower until I made sure I had at least a full meal inside me and had given it a little time to digest. And so yeah, so we did that, and that's kind of been the day. And I did get some work done. I did come and sit on the computer and get some work done, and but yeah, I have not gone back out there. And that's my it actually looks pretty good. It's looking pretty good out there. It's all nice and trimmed and everything else. So hopefully the HOA won't ding it or anything. Though I will have to go. I'm probably going to work on my palm tree tomorrow morning. I don't want to. The reason I always work on my yard on Sundays is because trash pickup is Monday, and then I don't have to have all the clippings and everything sitting in the trash can for the weekend, especially in that garage because it gets so hot in that garage. And then it's sitting inside a black bin, and yeah, there's all that stuff going on. So, oh, and I got some stuff done for the book club. Oh, I don't have the book in here. We announced last night we're doing The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. We're going to be doing that. So I haven't cracked that yet. I was hoping to get that cracked today to start reading that today, but I did not get that done. I'm just thankful I got the lawns done and the trimming done and got all the trash into the trash can and everything else. So that was a good start. It was a good start. So my Serenity Sunday kind of turned into sort of like a little mini medical worry about things and making sure I was taking care of myself. And so the rest of the day just turned into self-care, taking care of myself, relaxing, and just making sure that I was having regular meals, even though I'd had breakfast before I'd gone out this morning to do that, and keeping my fluid intake up. So I'm not sure, maybe because I was feeling really good. It was really weird because I was feeling really good. I felt energized. I felt really great. It didn't feel like it was hot. I was having regular drinks of my electrolyte start mixture. So I'm not exactly sure what happened out there because I wasn't really overexerting myself any more than I normally do when I do the lawns. And the only time I've come up like that before in the past is when I went out there without having breakfast first. So I always make sure I have breakfast before I go do my lawns. But I have to say, I'm feeling really good. And I'm back to normal, and we just got to go do our walk. And I've already had something to eat. I had some, what did we have, Zeffy? Oh, we had some ground beef that I cooked up. I cooked up some ground beef the other day and put it into my dishes. So meal prepping, and I had some quinoa in there with it. And I threw in some goat cheese with that. And then once it had all, I'd heated up in the pan. Zeffy even got some because some of the ground beef missed the pan and hit the floor. Totally by accident, was not planned. Zeffy didn't mind cleaning up. And then after I took it off the heat, I threw in some avocado, and that was a really good meal. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. So I've had a meal. I may do another protein shake when I get back from the walk. I don't know. But yeah, haven't been back outside since I came back inside. So what was your Serenity Sunday like? Serenity Sundays are good. It's a good day to get unplugged. Yes, I did come to my computer and I did do a little bit of work today. I've got a lot of work to do for a client, so I'm trying to make dents into that. So I got a little bit of work done. I got to play in Canva today. I love playing in Canva. But the stuff in Canva was for something personal. It was for the book club. I got that stuff taken care of in Canva for the book club. And but yeah, so come join us in the book club. Just go to Facebook and look up Love to Read Book Club and come join us. And please answer all the questions, because if you don't answer the questions, I can't admit you. And I'm having a hard and fast rule about that one. If you're not going to answer the questions, I'm not going to admit you, because answering the questions will help us determine what other books we're going to read come future readings and everything else. And that was the other thing I got done. I got all of the monthly meetings all scheduled. So yeah, monthly meetings are all scheduled. So when you sign up, you have the option of either just signing up for, when you sign up for the first one to do the discussion on the housemaid, you'll have the option of either just signing up for that one or signing up for the rest of them as well. And I will tell you this, I have put it out for 2 years already. Yes. So yeah, come join us. Come read The Housemaid with us. A psychological thriller. I thought that would be a good one to start with. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's it from us for this evening. We're just taking it nice and short today, and we're going to go and for our WALK in about an hour when it's a little cooler. I have no clue what the temperature is outside. I haven't even looked today. I don't even know what our high was. Well, it's currently 40 degrees Celsius, which would be about 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's not too bad. It's still pretty up there, but I can walk in that. Let's see, what's it got for humidity? 10%, slightly dry. We're definitely happy with that one. I know it sounds weird. It's getting a little grey and overcast, so I don't know if we're going to be in for some rain or not. Oh, we went for a drive last night to get Zephy's dog. I got to tell you, we went for a drive last night to get Zephy's dog food, and I will tell you, Mother Nature was putting on an incredible show. As we're driving south, we're heading south. I decided to go a different way to the shopping center. There's the main way that we can go to get to the shopping center, and there's also a back road to go, which would actually put us closer to the PetSmart than having to wind our way through all the shops and the shops in the shopping center and everything else. So I decided to go the back way this time to try it out. Of course, it's in the dark. Hadn't done the back way in the dark before, so this is going to be interesting. We got there, but as we're driving south to get to the road that we've got to go east on, I'm looking straight ahead, and it's like pitch black. Behind me, it's a little lighter, but ahead of me, pitch black. And there were these incredible bolts of lightning. They were doing ground to cloud light. It was ground to cloud lightning. You could see it go up from the ground into the clouds. It was amazing. There was all this forked lightning going on. It wasn't flashes either. It was forked lightning. And I'm just sort of like, I wish there was somewhere where I could just pull over the side of the road and watch this. But it was miles away. So I wasn't sure if I would capture anything on my phone with it or anything like that. But it was incredible to watch as I'm driving. And I'm looking at Zephyr and going, look, do you see the lightning, Zephyr? What do you think of that? And she's just like looking out the window and chilling away. And but Mother Nature put on an incredible show. And then we took the same route to get back home again. So, of course, we're driving south again to get to the road to come west. And she was, we're doing this kind of southeast, north, west thing. And then we had to reverse it to come home. Basically did this big rectangle and then just reversed the rectangle. But it was an incredible display of lightning last night. It was amazing. Yeah, definitely ground to cloud lightning. It was spectacular. Just wish, like I said, that there was somewhere we could pull over. And but then again, not knowing how much time there was between the bolts of lightning because it varied. Like we saw one flash. Oh, that's really cool. So I'm keeping an eye out for it. And I get to the intersection where I now have to go east. Take a left turn to go east. And so as I'm turning to go east, there's another flash. And then I didn't see another flash until I was sitting at traffic lights waiting to make another left turn. And out of the corner of my eye, I caught another flash come down. So it was sporadic. It was not on a set. Well, Mother Nature's never on time with lightning flashes. There wasn't a lot of activity as far as that, as the fork lightning goes, but it was spectacular watching it go ground. And you'd see the bolt go up. You'd see the stream of light go up to the clouds. It was awesome. So that was a very spectacular show we saw last night. So looking to the south, it's looking a little dark in the clouds out in the dark in the sky out there. Even though we've got brilliant sunshine coming from the west right now, sunshine's coming down the street. The grass looks really good. So with that, we are actually out of here. And we'll be back tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. And we're getting closer to that 5-year mark. So mark on your calendar 6 p.m. on Wednesday, the 31st. We're going to have Casey's going to be joining us for our 5-year anniversary, for our 5-year celebration. Still can't believe 5 years I've been doing this. 1,826 days. It will be on Wednesday. And I still got to figure out something really cool to do for all of those that come and watch. and participate. But I'm going to have my laptop open on my Facebook page because I can't see the comments from the the chat here on Restream. I can't see any comments from Facebook. I can only see the comments that come through on YouTube. So, and I can only send comments to YouTube. So I'm going to have to put the, have my laptop sitting here with the Facebook up so I can see the comments coming in there and able to respond to them and that sort of stuff. So we're going to have, I don't know, NASA space station going on. It's going to be fun. I've got to organize it all beforehand and have everything ready to go. And it's going to be a really fun night. What's going to happen? I don't know. It's going to be really, really cool. But anyway, with that, we are out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. We'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. And then we'll be down to 2 nights to go. But right now, we're